teach you how to use the Infinite Painter app, draw a simple cube, and apply some simple shading. So let's get started. Okay, we want to draw a cube first. So let us select the tool we want to draw. This will be a 2B pencil. So we select this, okay, and let's start draw the line very lightly here. Now we want to draw the vertical line, but the way we can do it is we can use our two fingers to pinch it and rotate the canvas, and we can draw the vertical line like this. Okay, and drawing in the 30 degree on both sides, two sides of the cube. Let's not draw the cube too big because we're going to do the shading later. Okay, make sure that it's vertically straight up and drawing the top of the cube. Alright, with that, let's erase away the lines that we don't want. I select the eraser tool here. Okay, see again, it's the eraser tool here. And the size of the eraser tool. For opacity, if you want to have a hard erase, you can put both opacity and a flow almost to the max. Okay, so I'll put it as a max, and I'll do an erase. The size is too big for me. Let's make it smaller. To do some shading, let's assume that our light source is coming from here. Okay, so this will be the area that is lightest, and let's make this as a dark. This will be the darkest area. This will be the middle one. All right. Let me erase away. We can add another layer for our shading. That's over here. This on this plus icon. You can see that I've added another layer. So I'm adding onto this layer on the right hand side, and we'll shade the lightest area first. So selecting the pencil tool, let's lightly shade it. All right, lightly shade it. Now the Chromebook that I'm using is actually pressure sensitive. So the lighter it goes, you have a light shade, and if you press it down harder, you find that you have a harder shade. So let's lightly shade it. And what you can do is you can use the eraser tool to erase away the sides. Right, because we are doing our shading on a different layer, so it will not affect the cube that we have drawn. So we can actually do our shading out of the box and later on just erase it away. Okay, I shaded one surface. Let's go on to another surface. With another surface, I'll use another layer. Okay, pencil tool. Now I will shade. Same, using the same method, shade it lightly. Then I will go one more layer. Now this will be my darkest surface. So I need to do one more layer. Finally, the last surface on top, I add one more layer, okay, and I'm shading it on top. This will be the middle level of shading. If you find that you have shaded something quite dark, you can use the eraser tool and you can set opacity and the flow to slightly in the middle, and you can lightly erase it away like what you see here. Alright, undo. Okay, this now I want to use the eraser tool to erase the sides. So I'll put it to the hard eraser, equal a hard eraser. Okay, for the last part, we will highlight the outlines of our cube and draw in a shadow. So using a pencil tool, the outline, we will darken it. Okay, and draw in a light shadow at the back. Sorry, I need to add in a new layer for the shadow. Good. Now I find that this layer that is supposed to be darker doesn't seem like it's too dark. I think I'll probably add another layer of shade onto it to just darken it a little bit more. So that it's clearly the darkest surface. Okay, and there we are, we have our cube.